In this video, we'll take up the homework on solving quadratic equations. So, for the first question, we're just solving a bunch of quadratic equations. For 1D though, I would clean it up a little. So I multiplied both sides by 5. So I see that 1A, B, C, D, oh my goodness, all of them in fact, you can solve them by factoring. So not once did I need to use a quadratic formula. Now if you did use a quadratic formula, you'll still get the same answer, but I'm trying to be as efficient as possible. For question 2, I'm finding the discriminant to tell myself the nature of the roots. So when it's greater than 0, you have 2 unique real roots. Less than 0, so 2 complex roots. You could say no real roots here as well, but 2 complex roots is better, I'd say. And in 2C, the discriminant's equal to 0, so you have a double root. Okay, for 3, the strategy, well, my strategy is I always try to factor. If not, then use a quadratic formula. For 4, when it comes to linear equations, my approach is just to rearrange by performing inverse operations. But when it comes to a quadratic equation, I can't really do that unless it's written in a vertex form. And I guess you can argue if it's not in vertex form, you can put it in that form, but there's a lot of work that you don't really need to do because you have a quadratic formula. So yeah, that's my solutions for the quadratic equations homework sheet.